We've spent trillions of dollars in the Middle East, trillions. We shouldn't have ever got into Iraq. I said it from the beginning. I said it from the beginning. I said you're going to destabilize the Middle East, and we did. And then, an even easier decision. We should have never gotten out the way we got out. We got out. We had a president. We had a president who decided he'd announce a date, and he was going to get out by that day. The problem is, the enemy, which really turned out to be ISIS, the enemy was sitting back and actually didn't believe that this could be happening. Didn't believe it. That they would actually say when they're getting out. So they sat back and they sat back, and we kept going and getting out. Instead of allowing, and believe me, I want to be the last one to say this, but instead of allowing some small forces behind to maybe, just maybe, keep it under control. And we pulled it out eventually. And remember for years what I've been saying. If we're gonna leave, keep the oil, right? Keep the oil. No. So who has the oil? ISIS has a lot of the oil. Iran's gonna have all of the oil. You know, for years and years, these two countries fought. Decades and decades and decades, they'd fight. That's what they did, they fight. And they'd fight for 4 years and stop. Then they'd fight for 4 more years. Saddam Hussein would drop gas. Everybody would complain. Tremendous, tremendous carnage. And they'd stop. Then they'd start. And it would never change. This way, this way, this way. Because you had military powers of essentially the same strength. And then we decimated one of the powers. And we unleashed fury all over the Middle East. And it was a terrible mistake. And then Obama came in, and normally you want to clean up. He made a bigger mess out of it. He made such a mess. And then you had Hillary with Libya. So sad.